So this is transferring from seat to seat. The first thing we need to consider is the position of the receiving seat. So if the person was transferring independently, the position needs to accommodate the person. So I'm going to position the commode there, nice and near. I'm going to apply the brakes to stabilise it. And then that is in a position that will accommodate the person's independence. So would you like to just transfer? Now, if we was assisting the person to transfer, not only do we need to accommodate the person, but we need to accommodate the handler as well. And if I leave the commode in that position, I'm not going to be able to adopt a wider base of support. So I'm just going to open up that angle slightly, just for speed. I won't undo the brakes. So now we've got space for the person to turn and space for the handler to adopt the wide base of support to be able to assist. Now, when we're assisting somebody to transfer, we do this in 3 stages. The first stage is to assist somebody to stand. The second stage is turning. And the third stage is assisting to sit. So I'm going to use a forward-facing assist, and I'm going to stand in the gap between the seated surfaces. So if you can just lean forward. So I'm nice and close. I've got my wide base of support. I'm going to support the person at the shoulder and the hip, nice and close. And then we'll rock, ready, steady, stand, and we'll stand on command. Okay, ready, steady, stand. So that is step 1. So at this point, I'm going to put my hands on the person's hips. And as I'm supporting the person to turn, I am also changing my foot position in preparation to assist him to sit down. So I'm going to adopt the forward-facing assist handhold. And when you're ready, you can just sit down, and I'm supporting that descent. And that's an assisted transfer using a forward-facing assist. So now we're going to assist the person to transfer using a rear-facing assist. So if I stay in the gap between the seated surfaces, I'm not going to have the space to be able to adopt a good position. So I'm going to come round to the outside. I'm going to stand at the side of the person. I'm not in front, so I'm not inhibiting his normal standing patterns. So if you could just lean forward. So stage 1 is assisting to stand. I've got my hand on the back of his shoulder and on the opposite hip. So ready, steady, stand. And then stage 2 is supporting him in turning. So I've got my hands on my hips. And as the person is turning, I am adjusting my position. And then stage 3 is sitting. So as you can see, I've got one hand on the hip and the other one is going to be on the back of his shoulder. And then you can sit when you're ready. And then I'm just supporting that descent into sitting. So that's assisting the person to transfer using a rear-facing assist.